Hello everybody, let's talk about the best manifestation tip if you grew up in a dysfunctional home. What is a dysfunctional home? A dysfunctional home is wherein you were abused sexually, mentally, emotionally. A home wherein there was no one who was actually hearing you. You felt like nobody is seeing you, nobody is hearing you. Your need to feel understood, your need to feel loved, your need to feel like genuinely someone wanting the best for you, those needs were not met. This is a dysfunctional home. Or there was always a chaos, some kind of poverty, some kind of alcohol or gambling in your lineage that have been a problem. That's a dysfunctional home. So if you grew up in that kind of home, I know there's so much pain for you. I see you. Okay, so I have best manifestation advice for you. I'm going to share with you in this video. And I am Jyoti, your spiritual bestie, your spiritual guide. I would like you to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out on these beautiful videos that I share with you. So much golden wisdom inside of them. And I personally have been I grew up in a very dysfunctional home. I was sexually abused, I was verbally, physically abused every single day. There was so much humiliation for me, the way I was treated in my own home. And because of so much humiliation, my self-esteem went down. And in my adulthood, I was a match to very poor relationships, poor environments, poor habits that were draining me, all of that. So I came out of all of them. So my what I share with you is going to help you so much. And behind my work, anything that I do, be it creating videos, making these earrings, my one-on-one sessions, these magical paintings that I make, I set a prayer and intention that God, I want to do the work that is in the highest good of all. I want to give the best to my people. So you can subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on that good energy that I share with you in every video. And let's begin the video. So the number one advice that I have for you is that I know because of going through so much trauma, life has been hard, it has been exhausting, extremely painful. I know. Okay, and your anger towards God is valid. If you're angry with universe, higher power, it's valid. You have the right reasons to. If anybody go through pain like you have gone through, you would be angry with God, you would be angry with universe. You have no valid reason to trust. I want to validate that for you. Okay, and I really want to invite you and gently inspire you, to bring that pain, that anger. And anger is a cover emotion for pain, for fear, for sadness, for sorrow. So you bring that up and you bring it to the paper, write it down in your journal, whatever is hurting you, all the stories, how you're not loved, how you were not treated properly, bring it all on the paper. And if you'd like my support, you can book a one-on-one session with me, link is in the description. And you bring that all of that pain on the paper, you journal about it, and that's the way you start to heal. Okay, that is not the best advice for manifestation. This is just, I'm just letting you know that hey, your pain is valid, and the way through it is bringing it on the pages on your journal, and let yourself cry and grieve. And the best manifestation advice is that you let universe do it for you. You let God do it for you. I know there has been, you cannot trust God to keep you safe, because you have been abused so badly, you have been heartbroken so badly. So how can you trust that God is going to take care of you? But you gotta, once you have, bought that pain on the paper, it is valid, you will naturally want to move forward. You would see this, shine in everything that you went through. I personally saw it, and that's why I say don't rush this process. You in your journey, you gotta be gentle with yourself. But you're going to see that, you're going to feel that, the just like a lotus, goes through the mud. In the mud, when it was in the mud, dirty mud, it didn't know that what's the purpose of it. But when it blossoms, there is a purpose for it. And I know it's very hard to believe, and I don't want to cry right now, but that's true. You're going to see the purpose of everything that you went through. And at the same time, your pain is valid. I don't want you to not feel it. In fact, I want you to dive deeper into it. But the best manifestation advice that I have for you is that you let higher power do it for you, okay? You let higher power do it for you. And if you finding it hard to believe, I assure you that God is going to do it for you. Universe is going to do it for you. Universe is going to do it through you. I used to put myself under so much pressure. Like, I have to wake up at this time, I have to shower at this time, I have to do my things at this time. And if I don't, I would have anxiety that, what I want will not happen. I will not receive the money that I need. I will not receive the success that I need. All that fear and anxiety would panic will come up, because I was like, I'm not I didn't do like as my timetable, what was on my timetable I thought I should be doing. And it was very pressurizing. It was incredibly pressurizing. And I still like waking up very early. I like watching the, that dawn, darkness turn into morning, and the greenery, fresh air in the morning is just magic. But I was extremely pressurized for myself. And when we grow up in a dysfunctional home, after that, because we have been through so much of trauma, and we want relief, we want rest, that's why we sleep a lot. So I was just not okay with sleeping a lot. I was constantly panicky, like, oh my god, I'm sleeping so much, why am I sleeping so much? But going through like such intense traumas for 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, like it's not even 10. If you go through one trauma, like suppose if you have one bone broken in your leg and you do not get it fixed, and you are not giving yourself ample amount of rest that is required so that bone can merge properly, then your entire body will not function properly. So even one trauma, that emotional trauma, that emotional injury, if we go through that and that is not acknowledged and treated well, then our entire personality and entire life starts to reflect that and feel unstable. So it's not just like, okay, I went through like 18 years of trauma that was unprocessed, unrecognized, unheard. So then only I am, justified to say that my life was hard. But even if it was a very little event, but that impacted you, and no, you never got help and support in those feelings, that does affect our lives. So be gentle with yourself. And I was very hard on myself because of that, because I was sleeping a lot and I was like, I'm not doing what is required, and I felt like I need to work extra hard. But that was not true. We gotta be on God's timetable. Like today, I usually am like, okay, shower in the morning and get dressed up fast, fast, fast. There would be a fear and panic, if I don't. But then most of the time, when I'm like when I don't do it and I let, like, just relax, oh my god, magic happens. Like today I got inspired to share this with you. If I would not have missed my routine, because this has helped me a lot, what I'm sharing with you, and at the same time I needed to remember that. And a lot of times when I'm taking my dog out on a walk, and some days when I don't take her out on her usual timings, and I take her later or earlier, I would meet somebody who really wanted to talk to me about something that they are going through. Or I would meet someone who they were sitting alone at the roadside and really needed some comfort. Or I'd meet someone that I've not been able to meet for a very long time. Or I'll see a rainbow, just because I took my dog out late on a walk, like later than I usually, so I could see the rainbow. Otherwise, if I went went earlier and came earlier, I would not have seen the rainbow. So even when we are feeling like, okay, we are being delayed and everything, you're on God's timetable. And God's going to, like, universe is going to give you that energy. Universe is going to give you everything that you need to accomplish whatever you want, and it's going to bring it to you. Like, it's going to bring it to you. You can relax, like really relax. Genuinely just relax, because the reality of your life is going to be the peace. The reality of your life is just going to be the ease. The reality of your life is going to be harmony, and I know when I say that, it feels like really, but yeah, really, that's going to be the reality of your life. You have suffered enough, you have done enough, and suppose you're starting a business. God is going to inspire you to take those actions. Inspiration is going to come from the God. Energy that you needed to take that action is going to come from the God. So you can just relax, really relax, okay? And let God, let universe, let the higher power, let the infinite intelligence, let Mother Earth do it for you, bring it to you, And when the fear and panic arises, affirm to yourself that, okay, I see that I'm feeling confusion. I see I'm feeling afraid because the how that I thought that I'm going to do thing is not the way. So even though I'm afraid, even though I'm confused, I'm choosing to trust that God's got it. I'm choosing to trust that, God's going to do it. This, reaffirmations, because trust is a choice. It's a choice. Sometimes it does feel harder to trust, but it's worth it. It's worth it. But for you, you are magical souls. All of us who grew up in dysfunctional homes, we are magical souls. So as much as we want to repair our relationship with the God and universe also want to does that. So universe is also going to take the step to reassure you that, hey, I got you. I'm doing it for you. Okay? So it's not only you who is going towards it, it's also universe and God actively, putting in the exact amount of effort, and anything that you want, universe can do it. Universe knows the way. So you can just relax, like really relax. This is the best manifestation advice for you, just relaxing and letting God, just knowing this, yeah, God is going to, yes, universe is going to do it for you. And that does not make you lazy. It just makes you a more brave person. It makes you a very brave person when you don't know how or what, and you still choose to trust that, yes, still it's going to. It makes you a very brave person. And you're not lazy. There will be, like, I'm doing YouTube videos every single day, but I relax a lot. And then I received the inspiration, wherein for 2-3 years I was always stressed, like, oh, I need to do it, but I could not do it. But when I just completely relaxed, now it feels like ice on cake. It's like, sorry, a walk on cake, ice on cake. It feels like a cake walk for me. So I receive that energy always. Energy comes from God, inspiration comes from God, everything that we need, it comes from God. So it's going to come for you. It will, everything, money, house, whatever you need, it's going to come to you in a very, 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 very effortless way. Good relationships, everything. You can relax and, be peaceful, take care of yourself, all those things. Do things that are going to calm you. That's the best manifestation advice. Do things that are going to calm you. Is it, playing with your dog? Is it going walk in nature? Is it, wearing a pink outfit, like your favorite color? Pink is my favorite color, so I just said that. But doing things that calms you, that will help you relax more. Okay, I have a free guided meditation that will also help you in relaxing. Link is in the description. I have these beautiful bow earrings that I have made from my own hand. If you like them, you can get them from the link down below. Everything I create has a lot of good energy. Prayer, I pray to God that, hey God, I only want to give the best of the best to my people. And I have this amazing art that I have made, high vibrational painting. This is taking a leap of faith on myself. This frequency brings so much of bravery and strength. And I have another called I'm safe, I'm supported. The frequency, if you put that painting around you, you're gonna be feeling so much of peace and ease. Like that frequency, link is in the description of that painting. But wow, that frequency, when you put it in your house or in your office, or if you have a kid, you put it in your child's room, or you can gift it to your friend. Oh my God, you're not just bringing like some painting, it's like you're bringing peace and ease into your life. And the feeling of, feeling completely safe and supported and relaxed, it has so much of power. This is taking a leap of faith of myself. If you have like ambitions and all, this one is very powerful for that. And this one is a frequency of God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness flows effortlessly every single area of my life. I'm still working on it, so I'll play around with the affirmation, but it's completely God's ease, God's prosperity, God's goodness, God's ease flows every single area of my life. So you can check that out. I have my one-on-one session as well. 90 minutes of session. I would channel your your traumatized self, but also I'll receive the guidance from your higher self that you need. It's such a beautiful, intuitive and psychic and healing session. If you feel like aligned with my energy, intuitively aligned with my energy, I would highly recommend it. Okay, link of it is in the description. And make sure to do things that calms you. Alright, that is your way, that is your path. You have already suffered enough and done enough. That emotional labor that you went, like emotional labor that you have been doing, that is enough. Okay, now it's universe job to do his or her part, however you want to relate to God, as him or as her. But thank you for being here. I love you. I'll see you in another video. If you have come across this video like to the end of the video, I would really like you to comment down below, because I would like to have conversation with my people who are watching me. I want to build a community, connection, conversations, and it also makes me feel really good when I see people commenting and liking and subscribing to my channel. Share this video to your friends as well, who you feel like are fearful and anxious a lot. So I'll see you in another video. Thank you for being here.